DNP program, we have 1 day a week where we have seated class typically. Depending on what semester you're in, the class may be half a day or a full day of classes broken up into a couple of different classes. And then most of the classwork is online, so it's kind of work at your own pace. And so class days typically, other than when you're seated here at home, you're just studying on your own and doing on your computer a lot, doing work from home, lots of reading, lots of papers, projects, that type of thing, PowerPoint presentations, developing those at home.
Well, as a postmaster's DNP student, I chose the online program because it fit with my schedule. It allowed for flexibility. With 3 children and working full-time, it was very difficult to manage and find time to utilize and do the project and all the aspects of it. So a typical day for me was working full-time and then going home in the evening, getting the family put together and to bed, and then most nights between 9 p.m. and 1 a.m. was my time to do schoolwork.
I have had several clinical opportunities through the program. First being at the kitchen clinic, which is now MSU Care. I have participated clinical experiences at AG clinic and the City Utilities coworker walk-in clinic.
My clinical rotations have been a very valuable experience. The preceptors that I have worked with have been great at guiding me, and as a result, my skills as a future nurse practitioner have grown. The professors at Missouri State have been wonderful too. They've made sure that the preceptors are some of the best in healthcare.
The most important skill, I would say, is time management. In all honesty, is trying to, especially if you have a family at home, trying to fit work and school together and your family. Also, technical skills as far as computer skills are very important, and you can develop those as you go along the program, but the more you know ahead of time makes that transition into an online, mostly online program so much easier.
If you're in an online setting, you have to be very self-disciplined. You got to know, okay, I don't have a teacher right over my head. This stuff is self-paced. But if I don't keep up my pace, then I won't keep up with the assignments and I could easily fail. To me, actually, an online class is a little bit harder than going into a real classroom and sitting in front of the teacher. So you have to be very disciplined, very hardworking, very honest, and you have to know that what you're learning because you want to learn it.
While you're in this program, maintaining balance is really contingent on the realization that you can't do it all completely on your own. Having the support of those closest around you or your family is very important. Without that support, it becomes very difficult.
Again, time management is the most important thing. So basically, how I do it is I look at my syllabus or syllabi and set out a weekly course each week. And I'm very upfront with my family and with my work about what I can and can't do. And I think open communication with the people who matter to you most is highly important, because your work needs to know that you have other obligations, your family needs to know, and then you just meld those as much as you can, and you take those times when you have more time for your family and do that time with them when you can. But they need to understand that you're committed to a full-time program, and it does work out.
I think a realistic time commitment is at least 2 to 3 hours a day. And that could be at your time, it could be during the day if you work nights or evening or late at night, as it was for me. But I think if you can commit to at least 2 to 3 hours a day, that will give you plenty of time throughout the week. And then the weekends, I often would spend 8 to 10 hours on a Saturday or Sunday to get all the work done.
In this program, the time commitment is, it can vary between students. In orientation, I was told that you take your credit hours that you're enrolled and you multiply it by 2. And so, for example, if you're taking 12 credit hours, you need to commit at least 24 hours a week for schoolwork. Again, it varies between students and everything, but that advice has worked for me.
I would tell an incoming postmaster's DNP student to know and be sure that this is exactly what you want. To be in a DNP class requires discipline. It is not a cakewalk. You have to do the readings, and you really have to go kind of above and beyond, because I found out that even in this short time being in the DNP program, I see a lot of the things that I'm learning in my program that I can use at my job.
The best advice I have for incoming students is follow your passion and follow your dreams. If you are truly committed to nursing excellence and becoming a doctoral trained nurse practitioner, Missouri State is definitely the place for you.